So I'm sure by now a lot of you, if not all of you, are informed on the latest MKBHD drama. MKBHD is not the type of guy to get into drama, at least he tries not to get into it, which is a good plus. He's a respectable guy in the tech community. Credits to him, he knows how to speak well. His manners are good as far as we know through his videos and other bits here and there. What he's behind the scene, I cannot comment, but based on what we know, he looks like an honest dude who loves tech and does things. Even if I don't agree with a lot of his video, mainly his Apple and iPhone videos, but that's besides the point. So what's really the problem? Marquez recently released an iOS and Android app, wallpaper app, with a $50 subscription per year. Now that's not the whole issue. Subscription issues aside, and why we hate it and why it's the worst thing that happens, and there's no way that someone should pay subscription for wallpapers or anything non-essential like word processors. The issue is that this app asks for permission that they should not ask. It's just basically JPEGs store where you can download them. Yes, it has a free version with ads that ask for permission for location, whatnot. You can disable that, that's all fine, but why does it keep asking for all of this? Second thing, you can buy individual wallpaper packs for as $5 or about that price. Some of the wallpapers are just one color, and it's basically a mediocre app. Looks like the wallpapers were generated with AI. And when you have Pinterest and other sources, it's kind of no-brainer to not spend money on this. But yes, to support the artist and YouTubers making apps is a good thing, right? Except that they take 50% cut when giving money to the artists. And the whole subscription, 50 a year subscription, is comical. You're basically categorizing yourself the same as Netflix and other big services. And why do you need that? MKBHD is the type of guy that has a warehouse full of tech, he has luxurious cars. Why do you need this cash grab to sell, which will be bought by not so many people? I don't imagine it will be bought by a lot of people. Why do you need to tarnish your reputation when you're already established, big YouTuber, respectable YouTuber with free products from a lot of companies? Why do you need this small cash grab? And like I said, the issue is not that a YouTuber create a program, it's why and what they create. Speaking about creating apps, let's talk about the respected Louis Rossmann, who actually does good for the industry. He released an app which processes your voice to text offline. You don't need to send it to another company's server. It processes it offline. It's open source and it's a donation based, meaning if you used it and find it useful, you need to donate to keep using it. It will work beyond that, kind of like WinRAR, but you need to pay. It's ethical. That's YouTuber making application and app the right way, not a stupid cash grab wallpapers that nobody needs. It only tarnishes your reputation for the asking price and permission. And what some of the people gathered is that this is actually a repackaged app. It was available before but went offline, and he repackaged it, which adds more shadiness into this. Now Marquez himself addressed this, that he will look through the permission, the GPS, whatnot. He will look with the company about it, and he may lower the price, but that's not the point. Why do you need this in the first place when you're already established, have a lot of money? There is nothing wrong with making application, getting more money, but the fans respected you, hence why you reach this height, because the fans support you. Instead of doing this cash grab, how about offering the community back, giveaways, gifts, the same people that made you reach this stage? Because without the fans and people, you will not reach it. Yes, you have skill, you have charisma, you know how to talk, your reviews are mostly good, but it's the fans that got you there. It's not a one-man sport. So why do you need to pull this when you already have so much? And instead of this, like I said, give back to the community, give back to the fans. Not to put myself on pedestal, but this is just an example. And of course, some people say it's not a big deal, the price, I can afford it. We're not talking if you can afford or cannot afford the price. We're talking about the principle, the permissions and the whole price. and the whole 50-50 revenue with the artist, so you cannot even make the argument that they're supporting the artist for mediocre wallpapers. If I was him, I would actually make an app. You're in a position where you have money and you have the talent to make an app that does good in the community. And this is not the first controversy MKBHD have been in. Not long ago, he was in an Apple propaganda video against right to repair, very toxic video, and Marquez is a tech guy. He knows what kind of video it is and still was in it, pushing propaganda against people like Rossmith that trying to actually do good. Now he's pulling a quick one again. I'm sorry, but the respect needs to go down a bit. I can help it. I'm not hating MKBHD, and he doesn't care if I hate him or like him. But a lot of people saw this as a cash grab if you look through the comments. So I'm not the only one. And I'm not here trashing or say you should not subscribe to them, but take a grain of salt what you see from those YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers profit first before integrity. I'm not talking about Marquez or anybody else. Don't believe anything you see through just because it's a big YouTuber and he seems trustworthy. Anyone can make a mistake. Anyone can do something. And I don't even believe this was unintentional. Marquez cannot have not foreseen this and know about this unless he pulls Jake Paul. I didn't know anything about what was happening. My team did it. I'm out of this, so leave me alone, which he's not doing, thankfully. So yeah, this was my opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and I'll talk to you in my next video.